Brainy Dose presents 10 mental habits that cause low self-esteem. Self-esteem is a tricky thing. It can lift you up and make you feel invincible, or it can drag you down and make you question your worth. Of course, we all have those moments when our confidence takes a nosedive and we start doubting ourselves. It's normal to feel this way occasionally, but when it becomes habitual, it turns into a pervasive issue that negatively colors how you see yourself in the world. Let's dive into 10 mental habits that cause low self-esteem. You might recognize some patterns in your own thinking. Number 1, mind reading. Ever walk into a room and immediately assume everyone is judging you? Mind reading is the habit of assuming you know what others think about you, and it's usually negative. This thought pattern creates a lot of unnecessary stress and self-doubt. You'll catch yourself thinking things like, they must find me boring, or they probably noticed my mistake. In reality, people are generally too focused on their own lives to scrutinize yours. Yet, this mental habit can make you feel constantly anxious and unsure of yourself. Number 2, suppressing emotions. Bottling up your feelings instead of expressing them is another culprit. It might seem like you're being strong or avoiding conflict, but suppressing emotions can lead to a buildup of negative feelings. After some time, these repressed feelings can fester, creating a sense of low self-worth. When you don't acknowledge your feelings, it's easy to start believing that they don't matter, or worse, that you don't matter. Number 3, perfectionism. Setting the bar impossibly high and feeling like a failure when you don't meet these standards is a surefire way to feel inadequate. Perfectionism is not so much about striving to do your best. It's actually where you set goals that are almost unattainable and then punish yourself for not achieving them. This constant sense of failure chips away at your self-esteem. You start to believe that nothing you do is ever good enough, and this creates a vicious cycle of self-criticism. Number 4, personalizing. Do you have a tendency to blame yourself for things that aren't really your fault? Personalizing is the habit of making yourself responsible for events outside of your control, or assuming other people's actions reflect your worth. If a friend is in a bad mood, you might think it's something you did. When things go wrong, you automatically assume it's your fault. This habit can seriously damage your self-esteem because you're constantly carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Personalizing turns neutral or unrelated events into personal failures, which is not only exhausting, but also entirely unfair to yourself. Number 5, labeling. Calling yourself names like loser or failure can turn into a self-fulfilling prophecy. These negative labels often arise from isolated incidents, but stick around to define how you see yourself. Sadly, labeling yourself in such a way only traps you in a box with no room for growth. You start to see every action and outcome through this negative lens, reinforcing the belief that you are, indeed, a loser or failure. Number 6, comparing yourself to others. Constantly comparing yourself to others can make you feel inferior and less worthy. Social media in particular can be a highlight reel of everyone's best moments, leading you to believe that others have better lives, are more successful, or more attractive. These comparisons make you feel inadequate, as if you don't measure up to these idealized versions of reality. This can erode your self-esteem and leave you feeling perpetually dissatisfied with yourself. Number 7, magnification and minimization. Do you have a habit of blowing mistakes out of proportion while downplaying your successes? This is known as magnification and minimization, and it creates a distorted view of your abilities and worth. You'll find yourself obsessing over a minor error while barely acknowledging a significant accomplishment. This skewed perspective makes you feel less competent and worthy than you truly are, continually feeding your self-doubt. Number 8, avoidance. Avoiding challenges or situations because you fear failure can stunt your personal growth and confidence. When you avoid trying new things, you miss out on opportunities to prove your capabilities to yourself. Unfortunately, this avoidance only strengthens the belief that you're not good enough, since you never give yourself the chance to succeed. Number 9, seeking external validation. Depending on the opinions of others to feel good about yourself places your self-worth in fragile hands. When your self-esteem hinges on external validation, it becomes easily shattered. You end up constantly seeking praise or approval, and when it's not given, your self-worth plummets. True confidence comes from within, but this habit makes it difficult to cultivate that internal sense of worth. Number 10, victim mentality. Viewing yourself as a victim of circumstance can disempower you and reinforce feelings of helplessness. This habit makes you feel like life is something that happens to you, and there's nothing you can do to change it. When you see yourself as a victim, you're less likely to take proactive steps to improve your situation. This passivity keeps you stuck in a cycle of low self-esteem, as you feel incapable of making positive changes. Identifying these mental habits is crucial to breaking the cycle of low self-esteem. Everyone experiences negative thoughts now and then, but allowing them to control how you see yourself is a choice. By challenging these habits and replacing them with more positive and realistic thinking, you can begin to rebuild your self-worth. It's a process that takes time and effort, but the payoff, greater confidence, resilience, and overall well-being, makes it absolutely worthwhile. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. That way you'll get notified of our next post. Also, to learn more about many other interesting topics, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.